It's been pretty amazing. I think it's such early days for AI in general that everybody is trying to learn it at the same time. It sort of dropped on everyone's doorstep at the same time, and now everyone from interns to C-suite executives are trying to learn this technology. So, for example, like I have a product market fit GPT. If you're trying to figure out product market fit, but I paired up with this marketer who has his own 11-step proprietary product market fit framework. And so we baked his 11-step framework into a GPT, and now people can utilize his framework without him. They can just, it'll walk you through his framework. And so we can kind of co-market that. And I think there's a lot of opportunity for those kinds of collaborations. I have another friend who's in real estate, and we're building him a bunch of GPTs and stuff for everything from like welcome to my city that you could give to a client, or things that help with processing documents and things like that. So the Smarty Pants tool is featured in the book, but Smarty Pants itself is available for free. And it's on a platform called Gumroad, and I'm sure we could share the link, but people can grab the link there, and it will take you to the platform where all the tools are, and you can try them out and see if they work. And then if you do, I'd love it if you let me know what you think, because it's a work in progress. Mhm. It may not always be free, but I found Gumroad recently, and what I liked about it was that it had a free option that enabled people to pay something if they wanted to. And so I thought that would be a nice first step because I don't really know its value, and I want to get some feedback and usership data and things like that. So I really want people to try it right now and just tell me if it's good or bad or broken or whatever. And if you're willing to do that, then take the link and use it for free. I think it feels good to give people that kind of resource. And then down the line, if things continue going well, then maybe I'll monetize parts or all of it. It seems pretty easy to turn that on. But right now, it's so early. I'd rather just get it in people's hands and see if people find value in it. Please. Fair enough. Fair enough. I appreciate it. I love it. Love it. This level of AI technology that we're at in general is the easiest technology you'll ever learn. It's because it's conversational that it's so easy. You really don't have to learn anything technical to utilize these platforms. If you want to get deep into image generation and stuff, then there's a little bit of learning curve. But for the most part, using tools like the ones that I've made only require the ability to have a conversation or answer questions. You make a free account at this platform called Whimsical, where I have everything hosted, and then you can go in there and poke around. All you're doing is clicking on links and then clicking on a button to engage with the tool, and then it walks you through everything. So it's designed to be as easy as possible for completely non-technical people. That's not necessarily the point, but it is that easy. I think it's as valuable to a C-suite executive with 30 years of experience as it is to a junior employee, just in different ways. I think for a junior employee or junior someone just starting out, they'll find a lot of educational value in it because they'll probably be like, oh, I didn't even know these frameworks were a thing. Like, what is a pestle analysis? What is a gap analysis? What are these things? That's where I was at a certain point. And then a senior executive or someone with a lot of experience can have a very high level conversation with these things, a very high level analysis conversation. So I think it's got a lot of broad value. Sure. Well, so I started with a lot of research around what was going on. My ancestor lived through almost the entire 1800s. And so I was able to use some AI tools to do some pretty deep research about what was going on right where he lived in the years where he lived, available also. And so pretty quickly, I was able to get a lot of information and a lot of imagery together that was specific to that time and place. I was able to ingest those into some of the image generation tools and just try to make them look more cinematic at first. You know, I had this little sort of like wallet sized fuzzy picture of him, and I was able with AI to make a 16 by 9 beautiful film glossy image of the same guy basically. And that alone is pretty powerful, just that I can like now make this beautifully cinematic image as if a cinematographer took a film camera out magic hour and shot my ancestor on in these Salem streets with the cobblestones and everything. It's like, wow, this is amazing. And all the sound design, you know, horse hooves on cobblestones and different things, you know, the seaport sounds and different stuff like that. You can make all those effects in 11 Labs and other tools now. And so I'd make all those pictures and then I'd use other tools to turn the pictures into video clips and then edit all those video clips together into the final piece. So, I love it.